Good evening, all. How are we? Welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Saturday, the 17th of April. Where's social media gone? It's already going wrong already. There we go. Put that on. There we go. Perfect. Hi. How are we all? Sorry, Bex and I were just talking about Paramount Studios because they're supposedly in talks to build this massive theme park down in Kent in conjunction with BBC. And we're like, who's actually got Paramount? And what films have they got? But yeah, it actually turns out it's quite a lot. So yeah, they could have a good time. But yeah, so start again. How are we all? How is everyone? How's your couple of days been since we last saw you on Thursday evening? As always, let us know who you're playing with this evening, where you are in the world. Lots of messages on from Thursday's quiz of people playing in beer gardens. So if you're in a beer garden this evening, watching us on your phone, good evening to you. Hope you're all well. It's role reversal. We've got Bex. It is Bex. We've got Bex on social media this evening. A rare Bex appearance on a Saturday night as her and Alex swapped over this week. So go over and say hello to Bex and go and give her your best what you're up to, etc., and what you're doing. And as always, if you do want to get in touch with us during the quiz, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz is the best way to do it. Shout outs, etc. They're all on there. And any interesting ones Bex sends over. So, yeah, how are we all? Trying to move my mic up and I'm muting myself. So yeah, I hope you're all well. If you can hear a slight sort of humming noise in the background, that is the fan because it's currently 27 degrees in the office because the sun's been blaring through all day, and even though I've had the window open all day, it's starting to creep up again. So I've just put the fan on for a bit. And I can't have the window open because all you'll hear is the M65 in the background. And that's not a cacophony of sound you want for playing a quiz. But yes, I hope you're all well. Hope everyone's doing good. If you've not played before, all the details are scrolling along the bottom of the screen. We start in about 23 minutes time. All you need to do is grab yourselves, as it says, grab yourself some pen and paper, or you can play interactively on quizjockey.com. It's an interactive way to play. So go on, head on over to quizjockey.com. Excuse me. So yeah, hope you're all well. Loads and loads shout outs as always to go through and to say 50 questions tonight. There's an interesting. I've created an interesting food and drink round for you this evening. A lot of you might be going, oh no, food and drink. It's multiple choice, which is always a good start. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting them right. But yeah, so an interesting take on a food and drink round. There'll be lots of debates I can feel coming over it, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. And the usual fare of picture rounds, general knowledge, connection round, and entertainment to come. Let's start saying hello to some people. Let's find out who's playing along this evening so far. Well, we've got a bit of time, so 22 minutes to go. So, hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Ralph, who's playing along with his friend as well. They've been apparently asking for a shout out. We did say hello a few weeks ago when they started asking for the shout outs, but must have missed it. But hello to you, Ralph. Hope you're well. Could you wish Mary and John Rowley a happy 50th wedding anniversary today? Of course we can. Happy 50th wedding anniversary to you guys. Playing every Thursday and Saturday. So yeah, happy wedding anniversary to Mary and John. You've made it to 50 years. So congratulations to you. Sorry, what distracted me is a friend of mine, Stacey. Hi, Stace. Hi, Neil. I've just clocked the yeah, it's limited edition, Stace. You can't. It was made for me, so you can't get it, I'm afraid. So where did I get to? Anyway, happy 22nd birthday to our son Daniel. He always helps us with the youthful questions. Are you trying to say that I put youthful questions into the quiz? But happy birthday to you, Daniel. Hope you've had an incredible day. Happy birthday to Linda Staunton. It's her birthday today. She'll be spending it alone as she did last year, although she does have her ginger cat now. Bless. Well, happy birthday to you, Linda. Hope you've had as best a day as you possibly can. What's Bex saying? Try and zoom in. Hello to Paula Synth Music. You've put a super chat through, so hello to you, but there's no message, Paula. But yeah, so yeah, hello to you. Hope you're well. Thanks for that, Bex. I missed that because I've not got that screen open at the minute. Happy birthday to Alan Flower on his 70th birthday. Happy birthday to you, Alan. Hope you had a good day. Good evening, Mr. Bill Tutor, joining us from Essex, hoping to continue his high scoring from Thursday. Well, good luck tonight, Bill. I'm sure It'll be an interesting evening quizzing wise, so fingers crossed you do well this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Happy birthday to Paul, who's celebrating on the Norfolk Broads. That's from Maureen, Martin, Helena, Debs, and Jen. Yeah, hope you're having a great evening. Norfolk Broads is a nice sort of relaxing way to spend a holiday. Just don't go all Suez Canal on us if you're on a barge. You know, don't sort of swing out and get stuck in between them. I'm sure you won't. I'm sure you're more than capable of guiding a boat down the Norfolk Broads. So hello to all of you and happy birthday to you, Paul. Can you wish Kevin Eyre, our looking for inspiration teammate here in sunny Cumbria, a happy birthday? And then it just says state pension next year, unless they change the age again. But yeah, happy birthday, Keith. Hope you've had an incredible day. Hello to that was quite loud. Hello to Sue and Mike from Wimborne. Good evening to you guys. See what else we got. Hello and a happy birthday to Paul Evans, who is playing the quiz in Gibraltar tonight, where he is now working. We've been doing your quiz since it started, and moving to Gibraltar hasn't stopped him. Well, happy birthday, Paul. Not quite sure what the situation is like in Gibraltar, I'll be honest. So hopefully you're staying safe and everything's okay over there. But yeah, welcome along to the quiz again. And thanks for continuing to play, even though you're in Gibraltar. We can add you to the international players list. But yeah, happy birthday, Paul. Hope you have a good day. Happy birthday to Roy, who is 79 today. Love from the Smiths, the Partridges, and the Osbornes. So hello to you guys, and happy birthday, Grandad Roy. Hello to Team Griffiths. Paul and Jane are playing against Amy and Charlie in Coventry. Amy just loves it when you say Jebral knowledge. Well, there you go, just for you again, Amy. Jebral knowledge. But yeah, hello to all of you guys. Hope you're well. Good luck this evening. Let us know who comes out on top in that battle this evening. Good luck. Aha. Aha, he says. Aha. Open the picture up. Ah, there we go. Awesome. Please wish Jan Anderson a happy birthday for the 18th of April from her daughter Katie, and also from Muddy the dog. Well, yeah, happy birthday to you, Jan. Hope you have an incredible day. So yeah, good evening to you. Happy birthday. That was what should have come through on the super chat the first time around. We got it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Right, where did I get to? That one there. Happy birthday to Chris from Team Doyle. So happy birthday, Chris. Hope you've had a good day. Hi, it is Owen. Can we have a shout out to Leicester Respite Service? Of course you can. Happy birthday to you. Oh, sorry, just a shout out. Sorry, I'm getting confused with myself. So yeah, hello to you guys there. Leicester Respite Service. That came in. That's for Owen from Angela. Hello to our Swedish friends over in sunny Horby. Hope you enjoyed your dime bars. Oh, yes, I did. Very much so. And I don't know what. So IKEA, and I don't even know why they taste better than what I normally make, but they've got, now IKEA are selling these potato rosties as well. So I don't know whether they're like Swedish fare or something, but I've, yeah, chomping my way through those for the last couple of days. They're really nice as well. So I've not put dime bars on top of them. That would be very, very weird. But yeah, hello to you guys. Hope you're staying safe over there in Sweden. And hello to Sally Bates. Good evening to you. Sporting your top fan badge there on Facebook, I noticed. So yeah, we get started about 16 minutes before we get going. And thank you very much to everyone who's reached out over the last 48 hours after the announcement on Thursday's quiz about me partaking in my biggest challenge ever with the London Marathon. To those of you saying, could I do a live streamed quiz whilst doing the 26 point whatever it is miles? It's a great idea, but no. One, I don't really think you'd want me sort of trying to host a quiz running around the streets of London, heavy breathing. I don't think that's the brightest of ideas. But yeah, thank you very much for loads of people. You know, the running club in Darwin have reached out. I'll speak to you guys hopefully next week. A few of the Patreons have got in touch saying they've done marathons and part of running clubs and stuff. So thank you very much for everyone who's reached out. It's a very sort of simple plan at the moment. The training plans are put together by the London Marathon. Their 16-week plan, I won't need to start their official one until sort of middle of May time. But I start in earnest on Monday with some training plans that a friend of mine's knocked up for me, just to start getting the level of fitness and, you know, building that up. So it's all indoor stuff for the first few weeks. So it's all indoor training. But yeah, once I start getting out into the big wide world, I will definitely be taking some of you guys up on your offers of running, because there's nothing more, sort of, it'd be great to have people, to run along with and to keep me motivated, as well as hopefully keep some people fit. Special shout out to my friend Roy, who like me can't run a bath, and he's, said he'd be quite happy to join in with the training as well. So yeah, massive thank you. It means a lot that so many of you out there wanted to, give support and get behind the push. So really, thank you very much. Running for Connection at St. Martin's, so it's a massive incentive for me to get fit, do it, and get on with it. But like I say, I'll be recording the training all the way through, and we'll be putting that up on the other Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz channel, so you can follow the progress. Yes. Right, where did I get? Let's have a look. Let's see who's over on Twitter. Edie's getting far too warm in here, I'll tell you now. Let me just put that one down. So hello to Donna and Neil. Play twice a week and absolutely love it. Can't get past a score of about 44, so maybe tonight's the night to smash it. Or if you know your food and drink, you'll be quids in this evening, to be honest. Or if you've got a detective's brain and can work out between the three options, I think you'll do all right. So it could be a good 30 out of 30 for some people for the first part of the quiz. Hello to Christina Lang. Good evening to you, sporting a lovely glass of wine in a very, very nice glass there. So yeah, good evening to you. Hello to Jebrel Normski's mum Linda and big sister Claire, the newbie. So hello to you. Also to Normski's second mum Claire and Brian. So good evening to all of you guys. Hello to Sarah and Simon Webster. Congratulations on the birth of Chloe on Thursday from everyone in the family. So yeah, congratulations guys, and welcome to the world, Chloe. Yeah, it's a crazy world at the moment, but don't worry, things do get better. So hello to you. Hello to Stephen. Let's flip over onto that one and refresh the page. There we go. Hello from good evening from the Wooden Tops in Oxford. That's Gary and Leslie Woods. Good evening to you guys. So hope you guys are all well. Ready? They're getting ready. Start again. They're always ready and waiting to exercise the grey matter. And do you know what? I mean, it depends on how well you know your food and drink, I suppose, tonight, or how well you can work out between the options. That could be that. Good evening to Julie. First week back at work, done with a big tick. She's got gin waiting. Just want to wish Jay good luck. Oh, thank you. I did a sprint triathlon a couple of years ago. Training is the key. Yep. Starts in earnest on Monday. And a lot of people said to me, why are you starting on Monday? Why aren't you starting straight away? Because I'm one of these that you start on a week. So you start the first day of a new week, and then that's it. You're full into it, and away you go. So yeah. As of Monday, we get into it. 3 days a week training to start with. Great training plan that a friend of mine's put together, and then yeah, a lot of some of the Jebrel nut jobs and of our Patreons, as they want to call themselves, the Jebrel nut jobs, not to do with me. They offered to come and stand at the sidelines and cheer us on. I said that's brilliant, because if I see you guys as I'm running along, I'm going to run faster. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll sort it all out nearer the time. Hello to the Trumpet Inn in Evesham. Yeah, to Sid and Lisa. Pub reopening on the 17th of May. We wish you guys the best of luck with that. Fingers crossed it all goes well. Hello to Hayley Hayes. Good evening to you. Oh, I didn't realize Bex has posted something else. Nope. Cool. Let's just scroll on back down. Good evening to Neil Walker's on Twitter. So good evening to Neil Walker as well. He's ready to go on Quiz Jockey, and Captain Morgan's is back to help him. Are you sure Captain Morgan's is going to help you, Neil, or is it just going to send you on a pathway that you might not know the answers towards the end? Just saying. Hello, happy Saturday. Looking forward to another hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Rachel, Paul and Den are over in Spain, and Patty in England. Says good luck to everybody. So yeah, good luck to all of you guys. Hello to Michael and June Curtin. Good evening to you. Hope you're all well. I'll have to come back to that one. A Shining Wit on Twitter says, when you find out there's a food and drink round and there's a gif of kryptonite. So you never know, it might be, it could be okay. Um, Shout out to Abdul Huggard. It's a birthday, and we all love you and watch you all the time. Watching from Canada. So good evening to you guys over there in Canada. See, we are really international. Sarah, wife, was joking about that the other day because we've finally, after many failed attempts, we finally managed to book a holiday for later on in the year. And we were looking at a few places, and she said, "Well, you know, what happens if you got spotted in one of these international countries?" I said, "I think I'm safe apart from Canada." So there seems to be a lot of people playing Canada. So Canada might be the only place that I'd have to wear some big dark glasses to get around. I got spotted in McDonald's, my local McDonald's, the other day. A lovely lady who brings out the food when you park up in the bays at the front, and she pulled up with the food and she went, "Do you do those quizzes on a Thursday night?" Said, "Yeah, that's me." So yeah. And I think I got spotted in Costco in Oldham on Wednesday as well. By the way, if that was you at the front desk, hello to you. I really apologise. Only when I was halfway down the shop I realised you did a double take. But yeah, hello to you as well. Right, let's have a look. What else have we got? I will deal with the Jebril nut jobs in a little while because they are currently putting some very awful pictures of me. Hashtag fangirl. I've just seen that one. Right, let's have a look. My screen's not loading quickly. Oh, no, hang on. That's really frightening. I've just opened up the video of myself talking. Well, come on, screen, come to life. Try and refresh it. Try and reboot the screen. See if that does any good. No. It says I've got new shout-outs for Facebook, but it's not showing me them. Let's just keep an eye. Hell's Bells, good evening to you. Sorry, that's just come up on Twitter. Quiz time, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Let's see what we score tonight. Never get 50 or come close, but I don't care. I play for the fun and Jay's gaffs. Do you know what? Bex had a go at me a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "You've not made a mistake worthy of any kind of social media content for a while. Can you make a mistake?" I'm like, "No, I don't do it deliberately. It just happens." But she said, "You've not made anything." So I was like, that's quite a bit sort of, does that mean that I've not really made many in the way of mistakes? Well, felt quite bad. But yeah, hello, Hell's Bells. Sorry, I was going off topic then. Hello to Bob and Denise in Mockdry. Is that in Scotland? Mockdry? Mockdry. But you know where you are, Bob and Denise. So hello to both of you as well. Yeah, 7 minutes to go. Oh, happy birthday, Lottie, for Thursday. Was it Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it was. I'm sure Mummy Roberts and Daddy Roberts and took you out, and hopefully you enjoyed a lovely birthday. I know you've been away for a couple of days, but yeah, happy birthday, Lottie. Hope you had a great day. Oh, yes, there we go. Now it's refreshing. He says, there we go. Full complement of the Rileys tonight, ready and raring to go. Let's get this 50 out of 50 done. I still love the fact so many people are trying to get the 50 out of 50. Finally enjoying at Virtual Pub Quiz 1. That's us with my squad for the first time in a year. Good times are back. That's Daniel Woolley, and that looks like a very entertaining group that you've got there all together. So yeah, good evening to all of you as well. Good luck for this evening. Let's do that. Chelsea on Twitter, 1996 Chinese and pub quiz for our first night in our new home. Oh, good luck. Have you moved far? And is it the is it really sort of, are you experiencing new takeaways for the first time? So I know that's one of the things that, if you move out of the area and you check out the new takeaways and stuff. So, but good luck in your new home. Sarah says, can you say hi to the Joins family in Tamworth, please? And also, can you say hello to anyone playing who might have been to Drayton Manor Park this week? It was great to welcome everyone back. I can indeed. So yeah, hello to the Joins family first in Tamworth. And if you have been to Drayton Manor this week, yeah, really do hope you've had a good time. Has it been worthwhile? Because My Little Munchkin is 4 at the end of April, and we are booked which will be our first family day out for nearly, since, before March last year. So yeah, we're heading down to Thomas Land at Drayton Manor. So we'll be down there in a couple of week on Monday, I think it is. So yeah, hopefully you've all had a great time. Hopefully you've all enjoyed yourself. But yeah, hello to you, Sarah, and you as well, Sarah, and everyone who works at Drayton Manor. I hope you guys have had a great week and you guys have been keeping safe whilst keeping everyone entertained there as well. So yeah. I'm just waiting for that. Oh, there we go. Hello to Kev, Wendy, Wool, Kieran, Nikki, and Sarah sipping on gin in the garden. Oh, I am very, very jealous of you guys sipping gin in the garden. So yeah, I hope you guys are all fine and you're all staying safe. Don't actually know what is going on in our Patreon Discord server. Oh, yes, I do. I remember. Yeah, happy birthday to Elaine from the White Regis Social Club. I did see this earlier. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, happy birthday, Elaine. I know it's been a difficult day, but hope you've had the best day that you can possibly have with everything that's going on. So from all of us here, stay safe. And yeah, happy birthday to you. Right. Where did I get to? What we got? Oh, 4 minutes. We're under 4 minutes to go before we get started. What are you up to? Just seeing a sneaky Bex trying to take a... Remember, I can turn my camera around as well if I really want. There you go. Now you hide. Right. I'll... Oh, hello to the spa ladies as well. Good evening, girl. Good evening, girls. Good evening, ladies. Excuse me. Good evening, ladies. Hope you guys are all well. Happy birthday to Chris as well. It's his birthday today. That's from Terry. So yeah, just over 3 minutes to go. 50 questions. We've got the 2 break rounds as well for you this evening. So I've not done dingbats for tonight. We've done a few weeks now with double dingbats, so I've just rested them. Thanks again to quizmaster.biz for supplying us with those, but I've rested the dingbats just for a week or so. So you've got some anagrams for your second round, and I've gone back to one of the here's 20 things on screen, can you pick the 10? But I'll explain it when you get to it. But yeah, so what have we got? We've got picture round to start, 10 random pictures, entertainment for round 2, a food and drink round, multiple choice with a difference. If you know your food and drink, you're going to love it. If you don't know your food and drink, then you're still going to love it, because it's like I say, it's multiple choice. You've got 3 options. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of having it going. And they're not, I've not made them really, 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 really difficult. I've tried to make them as simple as possible for even casual players can at least have a go at them. It's not Mastermind, come on. Connections round's good tonight as well. You'll be pleased to know we've moved away from music for a bit, so connections round will be a bit of fun. And general knowledge to finish, and a tiebreaker. Some great general knowledge questions tonight as well, because as you know, if you've played on a Saturday before, you know that I tend to look at some of the things that have happened this week. And as much as it's been quite miserable in the world this week, I've managed to find 3 little gems of interesting news stories for you. Right, Bex is sending me something through. I think it might just be the one I've just seen as well. Yeah, Team Panic, and I love the fact you've done this. Paul, Ashley, Neil, Emma, Caroline, and Karen. Hopefully won't panic. For the first time. Oh, well, good evening. I just saw your photo on Twitter and I hadn't actually read all of that. But yeah, good evening, guys. You're all there on video call, and there's me to the left. But yeah, hello, guys. Welcome along. Welcome to the madness. You don't know what you have let yourself in for. But thank you very much for joining us. Right, before I forget, because I nearly forgot this on Thursday, and the amount of people who messaged and went, you've forgotten your live chat. Let's turn the live chat off. Live chat is on that one and on that one. So if you are playing for the first time, thank you very much for joining us. Just remember that if you're playing on Facebook, the live chat is open on Facebook all the way through. But please, 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 please do not put your answers in the comments for that. Please don't put your answers in the comments on Facebook. YouTube live chat is now switched off. And that was pretty much it, I think. Yeah, just making sure I see if anything else had come through, but I will leave it at that and shut Twitter down so I have nothing open. Right, 30 seconds to go. So get yourselves settled and comfortable. Get yourselves ready to go. What are you up to? You know, you probably make more noise trying to sneak round than you would. Anyway, right. Oh, it's all chaos. See, normally on a Saturday, it's nice and calm. I've got Alex at the other end, and it's a nice, fun, relaxing atmosphere on a Saturday. The Thursdays are when we have the madness. But hello to everyone in the Patreon Discord as well. You guys are all gone off on one, so I've no idea what you're talking about. But hello to everyone who's in there. But it is time. Let's push that button there. It is time for the quiz. Fire that across. It is 17th of April. Grab your pens and paper. Get yourself settled in. Here we go with another 50 questions. We start, as we always do, and we have done for many, many months now, with a picture round, 10 random pictures, and we start with a sport one for a change. So who is this for number one? Number two. Name the country for number two. There was me saying I'd done all the European countries. Missed one. Name the country for number two. Number three. So this area became which city's airport in 1987? This isn't from 1987. Wouldn't have been a black and white picture. But yeah, so this area became which city's airport in 1987? Number four. This went viral this week on Twitter. But is it... never mind. Is it a new type of dog, a cryptocurrency, or a mission to Mars badge? Oh, dear. This went viral this week on Twitter. Is it a new type of dog, a cryptocurrency, or a mission to Mars badge? There you go, Bex. You wanted social media content. Number five. Name the movie series from this picture. So name the movie series from this picture. Number six. Name the group from this Lego album cover version. So this is a version in Lego of their album cover. So just name the group. Number seven. Name the brand from this logo. So name the brand from this logo for number seven. Number eight. Name the chocolate. So name the chocolate for number eight. Hey, they've gone up in price since I was a kid as well. Number 9, name the character. I am aware there could be two possible answers for this, so I've put both into Quiz Jockey and both will appear on screen. But name the character for number 9. And your final picture, number 10, name this classic board game. So name this classic board game. If you are new to us this evening, all of the questions go up onto our social media in the break. So we do 30 questions and take a break. So you'll be able to find all of these pictures again if you want to look at them before we give you the answers and any of the questions. They go up on Twitter and Instagram in the break. So, entertainment round then, 10 random questions as always. I've gone the other way. I'm starting way back in the 60s this evening. Here's question 1. Whose boots were made for walking in 1966? And that's just what they'll do. So, whose boots were made for walking in 1966? Number 2, what was the name of the first James Bond film released in 1962? Was it Goldfinger, Dr. No, or From Russia with Love? So what was the name of the first James Bond film released in 1962? Goldfinger, Dr. No, or From Russia with Love? Number 3, what did the letter H stand for in the acronym MASH, the long-running American War comedy drama series? So what did the letter H stand for in the acronym MASH, the long-running American War comedy drama series? Number 4, what was the name of Soft Cell's only number 1 hit? So what was the name of Soft Cell's only number 1 hit? Number 5, Bruce Willis is the voice of Baby Mickey in which 80s comedy movie? I forgot about this until I was looking at 80s movies earlier. So yeah, Bruce Willis is the voice of Baby Mickey in which 80s comedy movie? Question number 6, in which TV series would you find characters Virgil, Scott, Alan, and Lady Penelope? So in which TV series would you find characters Virgil, Scott, Alan, and Lady Penelope? Number 7, Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit, was 90s one-hit wonder for whom? So Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit, was 90s one-hit wonder for whom? Question 8, complete the Naughties movie title. Crouching Tiger, Hidden What? Be good. So question number 8, complete the Naughties movie title. Crouching Tiger, Hidden What? Question 9, what was the name of Ashton Kutcher's hidden camera, practical joke, reality TV show? It was awful. And then Rio Ferdinand went and did a version. But what was the name of Ashton Kutcher's hidden camera, practical joke, reality TV show? And your final one, question 10. Which superhero has films Homecoming and Far From Home and the upcoming No Way Home? So which superhero has films Homecoming and Far From Home and the upcoming No Way Home? So your final 10 questions before we take a break. So it is national dishes and drinks for your food and drink round. Now, I've gone and looked and researched as many of these as I can. Now, some countries will have more than one national dish. I have seen that. So I've picked one, and then I'm going to give you a dish. Excuse me, I'm going to give you a dish, and then there'll be 3 countries. So you've just got to identify which country relates to this. Now, some of these national dishes might be from other countries as well, which is why I've done it multiple choice, because I didn't want to get into that debate later on where everyone's going, yeah, but it's the national dish of... So wherever it is from the options on screen. Same with the drinks. There's 5 dishes and 5 drinks. Nice and simple. That's all you should need to know. Starting with your first one. Which country's national dish is the kebab? Is it Turkey, Russia, or Jamaica? So it's not necessarily where it comes from, but it's the national dish. So kebab, is it the national dish of Turkey, Russia, or Jamaica? Hopefully that's fairly self-explanatory. If you have me on mute, yeah. Number 2, ramen. Is it the national dish of China, Croatia, or Japan? So ramen, is it the national dish of China, Croatia, or Japan? Number 3, roast lamb. Is it the national dish of Australia, Brazil, or Germany? So roast lamb, the national dish of Australia, Brazil, or Germany? Number 4, the taco. Is it the national dish of Norway, Mexico, or Poland? So the taco, Norway, Mexico, or Poland? Number 5, dim sum. Is that the national dish of Chile, Finland, or Hong Kong? So dim sum, Chile, Finland, or Hong Kong? So that's the dishes. Let's move on to some drinks. I didn't think the national drink of said country was a thing, but I believe it was from the article I was reading earlier. So number 6, tea. Is it the national drink of North Korea, Singapore, or China? So is tea the national drink of North Korea, Singapore, or China? Question number 7, gin. Is it the national drink of Spain, Russia, or England? So is gin the national drink of Spain, Russia, or England? Number 8, a Pilsner. Now, is that the national drink of the Czech Republic, Albania, or Romania? So is Pilsner the national drink of Czech Republic, Albania, or Romania? Number 9, whiskey. Is it the national drink of Scotland, Iceland, or Serbia? So whiskey, national drink of Scotland, Iceland, or Serbia? And finally, number 10, port wine. Is that the national drink of Italy, Netherlands, or Portugal? So is port wine the national drink of Italy, Netherlands, or Portugal? Okay, so if you need any more time with those, they'll be up on our social media now on Twitter and Instagram. Head on over there. And you can have a look through all of those. Those food and drink ones are probably more about common sense. It'd be more what you like, and if you don't know it as the national dish of something, it's possibly where it came from. Might give you a bit of a clue. Right, so we're going to take a short break, if I can find the right one, as we always do. So our social media bits are going to come up, and then a video from our supported charity for the month of April, which is the incredible guys at Student Minds. Thank you very much for some of the nice things they've said about us this week. So thank you very much, guys. And we've loved continuing to support you this month. So yeah, we'll pop that on screen, and then when I come back, your first break then tonight. Let me find it so I can make sure I explain it right. It's not on screen. Good. So I'm going to put 20 countries on screen. I did this a while back with last World Cup teams, etc. Nice and simple, really. It should be on paper. Pick the top 10 countries by area. So you don't have to put them in any order. You don't have to put them, in a list of, countries by area and size. You just need to find the top 10 countries by area. So you'll have 20 options on screen. Pick the ones that should be in the top 10 list. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? So we'll see you shortly. I'll put the video on, put our social media details if you need to find our questions, and then video from Student Minds, and your top 10 countries list will follow. See you shortly.
Student Minds is the UK's student mental health charity. They empower students and members of the university community to look after their mental health, support others, and create change.
Together, we can transform the state of student mental health. Adapting to the university lifestyle can be difficult for many students. For most of us, it's our first time moving away from home.
There's so many firsts to deal with, making friends, joining societies, starting a new degree, moving place can build a lot of pressure upon one person.
There's a lot of pressure about thinking about what comes after university, what happens where you don't necessarily have that safety net.
Additionally, the academic pressure can also affect students' mental health, and students have to juggle the pressure to do well with looking after themselves and their mental health.
Student Minds offers a safe, supportive space for students to go to access mental health support.
They do this through training students and staff in creating peer support groups and student workshops. There are also a number of online resources, including Student Space, which is a resource for students who are struggling with their mental health in the pandemic.
We've also developed a range of work to support particular student groups, such as the Wellbeing Thesis to support postgraduate researchers, the Men's Mental Health Podcast, Changing Mentality, which has been a project which has been co-produced with male volunteers to develop a space where men can talk about mental health.
Student Minds also does work to reach out to universities, supporting them to improve their policies, practices and strategies. This includes the University Mental Health Charter, which recognises and rewards good practice across institutions.
The best thing about Student Minds is that they keep the student voice at the heart of everything they do.
We really value students being leaders in creating the content and the space for students to talk about their mental health and to support others.
I think it's quite easy at university to feel isolated and alone and like you're the only person going through something, but Student Minds offers that community of support for students.
I wanted to get involved with Student Minds because I'm passionate about educating people on mental health and reducing the stigma of talking about mental health and psychiatric disorders.
Working with such an inclusive, supportive and diverse team really allowed me to have the confidence to start sharing my own experiences of mental health.
I am currently a sub-editor for Student Minds, and I quite enjoy this just because I like reading through people's experiences. It always teaches me something, and the great thing about the blogs is that you can express yourself in the way that works for you.
Student Minds resources, support and volunteering opportunities have really helped me to look after my mental health and well-being during my time at university.
It might seem impossible to think about speaking to someone, but I can tell you from my own experience that discussing what you're going through with someone else will help you to understand how to manage what you're feeling and to know that you're not alone.
Okay, into the last few seconds on these. Just been looking at some entertaining stuff. If you can't see the pictures, you've still got about a minute or so. So if you can't see the pictures, they are up on Insta. Twitter's had a bit of a bad day over the last. There's been a few issues with Twitter, not our specific Twitter, but everyone's Twitter's been having a few issues. So I'm going to give you the answers to these in about 20 seconds. So get your last ones written down as quickly as you can. And I've just seen this brilliant on Twitter. Hi Jay, we play your quiz every week and our best score is 49 out of 50. To help us get the magical 50 out of 50, is there any chance that you could start each question with, hey Google? We technically won't be cheating then. Thanks, from Ian and Sherry. Now, I can see your loophole. And I like where you've gone with it. But yeah, I would have to say that is probably cheating, and then everyone would get 50 out of 50. So yeah, I'm afraid I probably can't do that, but I might do it for one question. I do it on some of the private quizzes when you can see people face to face. I do start with Alexa, just to see who might be cheating. Anyway, right, let's give you the answers to these in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to make the other countries disappear now. There you go. So in no particular order, those are the top 10 countries in the world by area. So you've got in that list then, so I'll leave them on screen for you, but you've got Canada. Kazakhstan is in the top 10. Australia is in the top 10. Brazil, India, Algeria. It's number 10 on the list in terms of area. China, Russia obviously being the biggest. The United States and Argentina. That's your 10. That's your top 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I'll leave them there because I know you're probably all totting up your scores. So we've got some anagrams. I'm not going to tell you what the category is for your anagrams because you'll all start getting a list together and then trying to sort of get ahead. So I'll tell you what your anagrams are just before we start. Dun, 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 dun. Okie dokie. There we go. Right. So answers to the final part of the quiz. So Quiz Jockey will stop accepting answers now. Because I've realised I'm on a 20-second. So you're on a 20-second delay from me. And someone did point this out, that I might say now and then 20 seconds later and you're still putting your answers in. So by the time you get that notification, I will have pushed the button. There we go. Okay, let's go through the answers then to the first part of the quiz, your first 30 questions. So we started with a picture round, as we always do. Here's number one. So who is this? That is Mike Tyndall. Jay, in 10 years' time. If I look like Mike Tyndall there in 10 years' time, I will take that all day long. Number two, name the country. That is the flag of Spain. There was me saying I'd missed European countries. I'd done all the European countries. Number three, this area became which city's airport in 1987? It was London, so that became London City Airport. Yeah, I'm not repeating that, Mr. Alan Jackson. Number four, I can't believe 3% got it wrong, but this went viral this week on Twitter. Is it? It is a new, well, it's not a new cryptocurrency, but it's the cryptocurrency that went absolutely nuts on Twitter this week. It's all I kept seeing on my trending page. If you didn't realize, it says crypto and it says currency on the coin. I just looked for the meme and that's what came up. Number five, name the movie series from this picture. That is The Avengers. Number six, name the group from this album cover version. That's Madness. Number seven, name the brand. That's Dunlop. Number eight, name the chocolate. That is Kinder Egg. Number nine, name the character. You can have either of these. You can either have Elastigirl or Mrs. Incredible. As was pointed out to me by Bex earlier, that in that outfit she is Mrs. Incredible, but obviously also known as Elastigirl. So you can have either of those for the point. Number 10, name the classic board game. It's Perfection. If it was the Patreon intelligence, no, I won't go there. I like a lot of the patrons. Right, your entertainment round. Number one, whose boots were made for walking in 1966? It was Nancy Sinatra recorded it in 1966. Yes, Dolly Parton did do a version, as did Jessica Simpson, as was pointed out to me by my friend Roy, but the 1966 version was Nancy Sinatra. Number two, the name of the first James Bond film released in 1962 was Dr. No. Number three, what did the H stand for in the acronym MASH? It was hospital. Number four, what was the name of Soft Cell's only number one hit? It was Tainted Love. Number five, Bruce Willis is the voice of Baby Mickey in which 80s comedy movie? It's Look Who's Talking. Number six, in which TV series would you find characters Virgil, Scott, Alan, and Lady Penelope? That's Thunderbirds. Liverpool FC Reserves. Is that not technically their medical centre? Number seven, just a little bit. A little bit more. It was 90s one-hit wonder for whom? It was Gina G. Number eight, complete the Naughties movie title. Crouching Tiger, Hidden what? It's Hidden Dragon. Oh, no funny answers there from the Quiz Jockey graders on that one. Number nine, what was the name of Ashton Kutcher's hidden camera practical joke reality TV show? It was Punk'd. And number 10, which superhero has films Homecoming and Far From Home and the upcoming No Way Home? It's Spider-Man. So your national drinks and dishes, and drinks, number 1. So the kebab is the national dish of Turkey. Number 2, the ramen is the national dish of Japan. Number 3, roast lamb is the national dish of Australia. It's also the national dish of New Zealand as well. Number 4, taco, 100% on Quiz Jockey. It is Mexico. Number 5, dim sum is Hong Kong. So on to your drinks. Number 6, tea is the national drink of China. Number 7, gin is the national drink of England. Number 8, Pilsner is the national drink of the Czech Republic. Number 9, whiskey, national drink of Scotland. Second national drink is Iron Brew, according to the article I read. And number 10, port wine is the national drink of Portugal. So, how have you scored so far this evening? Tie up your scores. Let us know over on social media how you are getting on this evening. Looking at the snapshot I get from Quiz Jockey, it looks like the national food and drinks didn't go down too badly, which is good news. I didn't want to make it too easy, but then I didn't want to make it too difficult as well. So, how have you got on so far? Remember, the bits in the break are not part of the normal quiz scoring. They're just separate fun rounds we do on a Saturday. So, yeah, let us know how you're getting on. Connections round to come. So again, if you've not done a connections round before, I have vision. Someone was saying to me this the other day, you repeat the same thing, but I know there's new players, so you have to tell, let new people who are playing along how it works. But I've got visions of you guys at home actually doing this word for word, how I always say it every week. But if you've not played a connections round before, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all the answers together? There we go. But yeah, that's our connections round for round 4, and general knowledge to finish off. Some current affairs and all sorts of random stuff in there. Okay, let's get into it then. So here we go. Your connections round. Let us know as always on social media when you think you've got the connection. 9 questions. Question 10, what links them? Here's number 1. So which fruit can go before split to make a dessert and in pajamas to make a children's TV show? So which fruit can go before split to make a dessert and in pajamas to make a children's TV show? Question 2. An acidic taste, like lemon or vinegar, is known as which word? So an acidic taste, like lemon or vinegar, is known as which word? Number 3, complete the song by Queen. 7 Seas of what? 7 Seas. So complete the song by Queen. The 7 Seas of what? Question 4. In tennis, a score of 6 love is known by which name? So in tennis, a score of 6 love is known by which name? Number 5, what is the name given to a surface level with areas or indentations? You may have a different answer to what is correct. Remember, it must fit with the connection for you to get the point. So what is the name given to a surface level without raised areas or indentations? Number 6, what is another name for maize, traditionally served on the cob? So what is another name for maize, traditionally served on the cob? Number 7, what is the largest living cat species? So what is the largest living cat species? Number 8, Walkers, Pringles, Tato and Ruffles are names synonymous with which snack? So Walkers, Pringles, Tato and Ruffles are names synonymous with which snack? Number 9, turning, I forgot I put this in. The turning over and over in a particular direction can be described by which word? Remember, it's got to fit with the link. All sorts of answers you could put to this. The turning over and over in a particular direction can be described by which word? Question 10. What links them all together? What links all of those 9 answers together? There is a link, I promise. So we finish off the quiz as we always do, as we always do, with 10 random general knowledge questions. There's 3 current affairs ones to start you off with this one. Number 1, Marks and Spencer's and Audi are heading to court after Marks and Spencer's claimed its rival had infringed copyright on what? Was it a piece of clothing? Was it a cake? Or was it own brand of vodka? So Marks and Spencer's and Audi are heading to court after Marks and Spencer's claimed its rival had infringed copyright on what? Is it clothing, a cake, or is it their own brand of vodka? Number 2, and I love this story, an 11-year-old boy has been rewarded with an Asda gift card after he handed in what? Was it £400 in cash, someone's car keys, or discarded shopping trolleys? So an 11-year-old boy has been rewarded with an Asda gift card after he handed in what? Was it £400 in cash, someone's car keys, or discarded shopping trolleys? Question number 3. A man this week got his own back on internet scammers by sending what instead of a mobile phone? So they'd agreed to buy a mobile phone from him, but it was a scam. Did he send them a toy phone, a tea bag, or glitter? So a man this week got his own back on internet scammers by sending what instead of a mobile phone? Was it a toy phone, tea bag, or glitter? Question 4, on some more random stuff. Who discovered radium and polonium, won 2 Nobel Prizes, and died of radiation poisoning in 1934? So who discovered radium and polonium, won 2 Nobel Prizes, and died of radiation poisoning in 1934? Question 5. In which century did 10 Downing Street become the official In which century did number 10 Downing Street become the official residence of the United Kingdom Prime Minister? Question 6. What was the first name of composer Schubert? So what was the first name of composer Schubert? Question 7. What country is Österreich in English? So which country is Österreich in English? Question 8. In terms of computing, what is Firefox? Is it an email client, a search engine, or a web browser? So in terms of computing, what is Firefox? An email client, a search engine, or a web browser? Number 9, in which year was the USSR officially dissolved? Been going on for a couple of years beforehand, but what year was the USSR officially dissolved? And finally, question number 10. How many bones is a shark's body made up of? Is it 0, 53, or 103? So how many bones is a shark's body made up of? 0, 53, or 103? Okay, so they are your questions for this evening. Tiebreaker still to come as well. But yeah, so if you need to go back through any of those, they're up on social media now, on Twitter and Instagram. So I'm just going to put up the details for Student Minds, and then your final fun round for this evening. So anagrams are back for tonight. They are all nursery rhymes. So they are all nursery rhymes. Are your anagrams. So all you need to do, unscramble the letters and see what you end up with. There's 9 coming up on screen. So I'll put that one, where's it gone? That one, break 2 slide, there it is. I'll put the details about Student Mind because a few people have been in touch. I will be back with you soon. Right, how have we got on? Sorry, we're just trying to sort something out and then realised I had 10 seconds left. So, how have we got on? I will give you the answers to these very shortly. Apologies to those of you who are singing the theme tune to question number 1 on the connections round. Nothing like getting you all singing. For fans of the audio round that we did on a Thursday a couple of weeks ago, it is possibly, fingers crossed, might be coming back. So we might be trying to do something more around that. So yeah, keep your ears peeled to our social media as always. Right, let's give you these in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that nearly went onto a different slide then. So there you go. That is your 9 nursery rhymes. Number 1 was Mother Goose. Number 2, Jack and Jill. Number 3, when I was putting this together earlier, and there's an anagram generator on the internet, and when I put this earlier, I typed it as Little Bio Peep. So make of that what you will. But yeah, number 3 was Little Bo Peep. I was like, there's not 2 I's in Little Bo Peep. Realised it was Little Bio Peep. Number 4, Humpty Dumpty. Number 5, Georgie Porgy. Number 6, Little Jack Horner. Number 7, Old MacDonald. I believe he had a farm, but don't quote me on that. Number 8, Hey Diddle Diddle. And number 9, Old King Cole. I'll leave him there for a couple more seconds. Okay, tot your scores up and get your sheets ready to go. Let's go through the answers very soon. So, Quiz Jockey, now you no longer can put any more answers in. And then I'll give you 20 seconds, and then we'll give you the answers to the final part of the quiz. Tot your scores up. We'll give you a tiebreaker if you need it, which you'll probably need on Quiz Jockey. If you are playing on Quiz Jockey, stay till the end because I'm going to put. I need to put a message in there for you as well. So, right, here we go then. And let's go through the final part of the quiz. We started with a connections round. Number 1, which fruit can go before split to make a dessert and in pajamas to make a children's TV show? It's banana. Bananas in pajamas are going up the stairs. Number 2, an acidic taste like lemon or vinegar is known as which word? It's sour. Bitter could be right, but it doesn't fit with the link, I'm afraid. Number 3, complete the song by Queen, The 7 Seas of Rye. And number 4, in tennis, a score of 6 love is known by which name? It's a bagel. Number 5, what is the name given to a surface level without raised areas or indentations? Again, it's flat. That's what fits in with the rest of the answers. Number 6, what is another name for maize traditionally served on the cob? It is corn. Number 7, what is the largest living cat species? It is tiger. Number 8, Walker's Pringles, Tato and Ruffles are named synonymous with which snack? It is crisps. Number 9, turning over and over in a particular direction can be described by which word? It's roll. And what links them all together? However you have written this, what links them all together? They are types of bread. Originally, I had shortbread in there, and then thought that doesn't really make a lot of sense, even though it goes after short. But there we go. So yeah, types of bread. So however you've written that, you can have the point. General knowledge then. Number 1. Marks and Spencer's and Aldi are heading to court after M&S claimed its rival had infringed copyright on what? It's the cake. Hats off to the Aldi Twitter team, social media team, who have just been brilliant with some of their posts over the last since that was announced. Number 2, an 11-year-old boy has been rewarded with an Asda gift card after he handed in what? It was £400 in cash. So he was playing with a cash machine. pushed a few buttons and this £400 came out. Asda have given him a £10 gift card. I think he deserves a lot more than that, because he handed it, got someone's attention and handed it straight to a security guard, and they reunited the person with that £400 cash. So hats off to that young man for handing that in. Number 3, a man this week got his own back on internet scammers by sending what instead of a mobile phone? He sent a tea bag and basically said, well, I can't repeat it because it was a bit sweary, but have a drink on me. So, number 4, who discovered radium and polonium, won 2 Nobel Prizes and died of radiation poisoning in 1934? It was Marie Curie. Number 5, in which century did 10 Downing Street become the official residence of the United Kingdom's Prime Minister? It was the 18th century, so 1735 was the exact year. Number 6, what was the first name of composer Schubert? It was Franz Schubert. Number 7, which country is Österreich in English? It's Austria. Number 8, in terms of computing, what is Firefox? It is a web browser. Number 9, which year was the USSR officially dissolved? It was, some of you just 1 year out will go all Ken Bruce on you. 1 year out. But it was 1991 was when it was officially dissolved. It was December 1991. And your final question, how many bones is a shark's body made up of? It is 0. A shark's body is made up of cartilage. There's not a bone in sight in a shark. So, how have you got on this evening? I'm going to stay on this screen because I'll put your tiebreaker up very, very shortly. How have you got on this evening? Have you beaten the people you've been trying to beat for weeks and weeks, or have you succumbed to another defeat to the geniuses that you play against? Let us know, as always. Right, your tiebreaker is this. How tall in centimetres is the tallest woman in the world, according to Guinness World Records? So how tall in centimetres is the tallest woman in the world? I have rounded it down, because there was a decimal point in there, so I've rounded it down. So I will give you the answer in 3, 2, 1. She is 246 centimeters tall. I don't know how that relates into feet and inches, I'm afraid, off the top of my head. I'm not that quick. But yeah, 246 centimeters tall is the tallest woman in the world, according to Guinness World Records. I forgot what I was saying. And that is it. That is your quiz again for this evening, for Saturday. I'll put myself back on the other screen. So yeah, thank you very much for playing along. I'm sorry, those of you who are playing on Quiz Jockey, I was going to put a message in there, but I've not got that screen now. Because we are interested, if you are interested in grading, or helping us grade behind the scenes. It does mean that you can't play the quiz for the week that you grade, but or for the quiz that you grade. But we are interested if they're a lovely family group. I think I can call them our graders. They are one unto themselves, but they are an incredibly great bunch. So we are looking for people to come and help out if anyone's interested. But I'll put more details up about that during the week. Right, Saturday selfie, because I very nearly forgot, and normally Alex sends me messages, and normally it's after I've locked everything down and finished off. So we'll do a Saturday selfie for the first time in a few weeks. So there's enough of that. Right. So thanks as always for playing along. Thank you very much to Student Minds, as always, our supported charity. All the details are down below in the description. So yeah, thank you very, very much for playing, as always. We will be back live on Thursday night, as we always are, same time, same place, everything as usual. Nothing changes. We will be there, and hopefully you'll be able to join us as well. It's that one there. Right, we'll see you all soon. Let us know how you got on social media. Bex is still sat there having a look through loads, and she's, I can see out the corner of my eye, she's giggling at something, so something's tickled her fancy on Twitter. So go on over and give her your scores and give us something to laugh about before we all go home. Take care. We'll see you soon. Hang on, let's get this right. Take care, and as always, stay safe.